Welcome to Timberland Farms. My name's Anthony. I have my backhoe loaded up because we're going to need some muscle today. Found a bulldozer with a locked up engine. We're going to see if we can get it loaded, and it's not going to be easy. So hopefully the backhoe will help push this onto the trailer. Then we got to figure out how to get it unloaded off of the trailer when we get here, because I can't haul two machines at the same time on this trailer. And then stick around to the end of the video. We'll see if we can get that stuck engine freed up and maybe even get it running. Well, we arrived, got the backhoe unloaded, spun around, parked the trailer up at the top of the hill. We got this long path to get down, and it is muddy, so we got a long way to drag this bulldozer. Here it is. You jumping right off the starter there, Noah?
That's what I was thinking of trying. It's pretty rusty.
That's where I usually jump my tractor and backhoe. Got the backhoe down here too. Should be able to shove this thing around. Got a long ways to get up there though.
If I turn this.
That key don't fit. The key's too big, I think. Starter's not liking it. It's definitely set up. I don't know how tight. I guess the first thing in order would probably lift the blade up and chain that up so that we can get that moved.
Do you want the binder?
Yeah, we're gonna need the binder. And hook the other chain right there.
Try that. All right, set her down. Slow.
That should hold. And then we'll hook the rest of the backhoe. The backhoe's not quite cutting the mustard, so maybe we could scoop out from here. We got to get this track free in order to move this thing. There's no other way of moving it without it freeing up this track. So maybe we'll scoop out some dirt here and then use the teeth to hammer the track pads, get the links freed up. Maybe that'll help it move. All right, well, my buddy Nick showed up with a couple pry bars here. See if we can get this thing to turn over. Oh, I think it just budged. Oh, it's tight, but it's moving. Oh, it's getting easier. So the plan is to keep spinning this to make it one full revolution, and then maybe try starting it with a starter, jumping the solenoid. All right, we got our jump pack on. We got revolution on the flywheel. See if it bumps over. It's got a hard spot.
Anthony, we have white smoke.
We got choo-choos.
Oh.
If we had a stronger battery.
We have a battery. So we took this cover off. We're gonna try getting a second battery. We're taking the old battery cables that somebody cut. This box right here is the battery box. So Nick's down there chasing the negative cable.
Yeah, that's where the other one
And we
is.
probably cut it, whatever we need, or leave it in place.
Okay.
Well, we're also up here. We got this freed up. This was locked up, but we got that free. So now we'll be able to drive it once it runs, depending on what the transmission fluid's like and all that stuff. He's over there stripping the wires for the battery. Nate's over there stripping the wires for the battery. Noah went up to go grab the battery and some ether. I'll give her some more juice. Want to go on the other side for the Cosby sauce?
Don't have any.
The ether's in the bucket.
Oh. Good thing I didn't spend too much time looking for it.
They'll shout.
Alright. Sure you don't want me to just fog it?
All right, go ahead. Let's bar the engine over backwards. You gotta spin it over. Spin the bar the other direction.
I didn't even think about it. If we had jumper cables, we could put it on your backhoe.
I said just pull the backhoe right up and just run the cables over.
Yeah, it's on the left side.
No, okay, can't get close enough with the. But this gets dead, we can hook it up to there and charge it.
That's something we could do right now while we give it a couple minutes.
I think we got plenty of battery.
Yeah, that is a big ass battery. Turns over.
Yeah,
Surprised it didn't fire. Maybe it's just got to clear a bunch of fucking water out.
I think that's what it's got to do.
It sounded like it was trying there for a second.
I mean, I had a bang, bang, bang. I think is water in the cylinders. One of the cylinders.
Yeah. I mean, it's puking out of the exhaust over here, or is that this coolant line that's dumping? Might be this coolant line.
Oh, hey, we have channel
whatever
locks.
this
Somebody
is.
want to get the fucking radiator cap open, see if there's even water in there to leak out?
$12.7. Oh, it's running on ether only, but oh,
It ran, that's for sure.
Do you want me to plug off this line that's just puking fuel out?
Yeah, if you want.
See what she does.
Like your finger or what?
Yeah, throw my finger over it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it's just dumping fuel. It's a return, I think. But...
Holy smoke! Oh! Hold on. Oh my God! Wow! Now I ain't getting fuel.
Do we need to open up the return line? They were better off just leaking fuel.
Is it, like vapor lock?
Over here on top of the fuel filter, we're building pressure.
Yeah, you're recording.
Can you turn it
I
off?
wonder if it's pulling air.
You want it off?
Yeah. So fuel should go from there and dribble. Alrighty. So now we got fuel finally going to it. The fuel line was plugged up. We cleaned the sediment bowl, cleaned out the fuel line, got the water out of it. Let's see if she runs now. Gradually come off of it. Wow. Helps when you got fuel. Oh. So we're back here. This is day 2. Went and picked up some fuel filters. We're going to change the fuel filters on this guy. Picked up 20 gallons of diesel fuel to split between the backhoe and the dozer here. So we're going to get involved with that. But first off, let's go put these fuel filters in. Nose over here got himself a little jiggler pump, even though this is one of my favorite diesel cans and they flow really fast.
This one's completely unmanned.
Oh, because we definitely have more than 5 gallons worth of space in that fuel tank, so we don't have to worry about it overflowing.
Ta-da!
Napa Gold 3166 and a 3516. The 3516 is a fuel water separator, and this is the primary fuel filter. We're going to start on the primary fuel filter first. That one's up top. You have the fuel shut off. And lose a little bit here.
It's alright, we have a pan underneath it.
But it should be okay.
Did you maybe grab a hammer? Or no, you got the whole foot.
Does this take like brake?
There we go. Man, that looks crusty. Yuck. Oh, jeez.
It wouldn't stay running.
Wow. We got bubbles coming out and fuel's running out, so we're getting somewhere. So we had to make a return fuel line out of brake line. We don't have a tubing cutter, so we're using a file off of Leatherman. We're out in the bush, so you got to use what you got. The pan over here goes from the injection lines here, the return from the injectors, and it tees down here underneath the exhaust manifold. So we got to go down, over, and then circle back right into the ejection pump, and that should return to the fuel tank. All right, let's try her. Let it sit here for a little bit. It's even charging. I think it's charging. 12.8. Bump the throttle a little bit. No change. That's amazing. It runs pretty nice for 15 years. New fuel filter, new return fuel line. Make sure we got no leaks. That is amazing. Want to see if it'll try moving? Figure out which one's high and low on this one first.
Right there, back to me as well.
Alright. Torque converter drive, so it's not going to stall it out. Try reverse. Whoa! We got the track free! Oh my god! We got it moving! It'll get itself out. That's
Behind me.
awesome. After 15 years, it's actually moving under its own power. You want to try the blade?
Not yet.
And I'm getting it out of the hole. The idle's real nice. Blade goes up and down. Oh yeah. We don't want to mess with it too much. Oh, holy smokes. It even turns. Oh my god, this is nice. Time to go get the truck and trailer. Well, it ran out of fuel or something, so now we're going to use a winch. Well, at least we got it up to the trailer. Right there. I don't know how we're going to steer it. Could go get the backhoe. Good thing we're loading this first. Only running on ether. So we're dead in the water. Hopefully we can drag it up and figure out what's wrong with this later.
Does it not have a manual on it?
All right. See how she does. gotta get the whole bulldozer to slide this way, so we hook the chain here and we're still pulling with a winch. And this should slide it sideways. There we go. Well, we look like we're centered, so now we can chain this guy down. All loaded up. Hopefully it'll run when we get home with it. Well, we dropped off the dozer, come to pick up the backhoe. But in the meantime, we found something else interesting. Hey Noah! We're gonna get this up out of the hill too. As you can see, we got the backhoe home, we got it unloaded. Well, the issue we were having when it died going up the trailer, we found water in the fuel system when we went to go unload. So right here is our water drain, and it is plugged up just like the water fuel separator was. So I'm going to take this thing out, clean it up. Uh-oh. Ish. Yeah, that's yucky. And that's diesel fuel. You turn that so it shuts. Yeah, ether would be a good substitute for water, I guess. Nice. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this video. We finally got it home. We sorted out the fuel system, sort of. We're going to go through and keep getting the water out of it. There's a lot of dirt that's getting in the sediment bowl, so we're going to keep on getting that. Noah's greasing it right now, but in the next video, stay tuned. We're going to do a full service on this. We got an oil change in order, as well as finding all the filters that we need, hydraulic and oil. We already changed the fuel filters, but we might have to do them by the time we do the full service. Get the ignition to work properly, tension the tracks, get them lubed up proper, and maybe work on some of the hoses or something, depending on what breaks or whatnot. But I think it's going to be a good running machine. I'm very surprised based off of sitting for 15 years it is this nice. But until next time, I hope you guys had a good weekend. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps out this channel tremendously. Hope to see you in the next one.